morning, my name is Katinka, I'm the seamstress at the cottage and welcome back. Over here we chat about sewing, knitting, and at the moment, because I'm traveling, you're getting quite a lot of travel content mixed in between. And that has been quite a thing. How do you get your sewing done while traveling? Mostly, it doesn't get done. But there's always those sprinkles of sewing related things in between. So in the last week, or a little bit more than a week, it's been quite adventurous. I went with my sister to this place called Mount Grace Hotel and Spa in the Magaliesburg. If you ever have the opportunity, go there. It was one of the most relaxing times that I've had in a long time. So my sister from England came on last Friday and we visited non-stop for the whole weekend. And then on Monday, my other sister and I packed our bags and off we went to this place in the mountains. And we got there when it was already dark, so we literally unpacked and fell down and slept. And the next morning we woke up to this beautiful place. Oh my goodness. There is these rolling grass hills and seating all over, and it was just amazing. So of course, me being the crazy person I am, decided to go and swim in the middle of winter. Our winters aren't like the rest of the world. It's bearable, but it's still freaking cold. So I first went to the hot water pool, which wasn't that hot. It was quite a cool warm. Let's call it like that. But it was still a lot of fun, and I spent quite some time in there. And then I got it into my head that I needed to go into the cold water pool, because cold water plunging is something I really enjoy. Not thinking that I haven't done it for almost 6 months basically, so your body needs to get used to it. And even though we are in South Africa where the winters are, maybe at night it goes down to -2 or sometimes -7, and in the day it will go up to 16 to maybe 20, 24 degrees, the water is still cold. So there was this massive pool, which was so inviting. And I got out of the hot water pool and went there and got in and just got myself used to the water. And then I decided I'm going to just go slowly through to the other side and come back. Not thinking that this water is flippin' cold and that my body is not used to it. So usually when you do cold plunging, you're not supposed to do more than 2 minutes if you're just starting. 1 minute even is enough. So I swam through, and it's quite deep on that side, and then I swam back, and by the time I got to the other side, I had such a headache. I had to literally pull myself out of the pool and lie down to try and collect myself, and then I dragged my body back to the room, and I slept for the rest of the afternoon and still woke up with a headache. So don't do that. It's not wise. Even if you think you can do it, don't do it. But after that, we went for such amazing meals at night in this beautiful restaurant. In the mornings, there was breakfast. And in between, we would spend time in the sunroom, just working and chatting and just catching up and just be. And that is something that I realized that in today's day and age, it's not often that we just are, you know. So my sister had a little bit of a hard situation that she had to go through, and she needed moral support, and that was why I went with her on this trip. And it was so nice to have undivided time where it's just the two of you chatting and praying and talking through things, and it was really a time of sorting out our headspace. We got back and both of us were in 100% better place than we were before we left. I really believe I'm one of the luckiest people out there. This is where we're staying at the moment. And that was really special. And then it was more time with my sister from England and her family. Larry, julle is cute. And that has been the content of my week, basically, which was so much fun. What I also did do while I was away, I took that Lefranc pattern and I stuck it together and I cut it out. So it is ready to go this coming week. I'm excited. And then also for this coming week, I have some serious sewing plans. So my video where I spoke about my summer collection, I'll link it up above. Oh, speaking of, if you like my videos, I want to ask you to share it with people that will also like them. Because sometimes we look at stuff and we forget that there's other people that might like them also. So I would really appreciate if you can start sharing my videos with your friends or family or whoever you know that would love this type of content. Back to the adventures. So in that last video, I spoke about how I was planning my summer collection and I came up with the name Summer Breeze. So this week I'm cutting out and I'm going to try and make all of that in a week. Let's see what happens. I'm quite nervous because I haven't really done any intensive sewing since I've left South Africa. I would make like one thing a day or one thing a week. And when I still had my business, I sometimes would make like 10 items on a day. So I'm not in practice. Let's see what happens this coming week. That's all of my stuff for this Friday Sews on a Saturday. And I always appreciate each of you who come in, leave a message, chat to me, or just watch in silence. Each of you, I really appreciate you. My question for today: what is the thing that you do when your mind's too busy and you cannot actually get your mind off that thing that you think of? I've realized for me, I love going for walks or to swim or just be in water or close to water. I've realized that water calms me down. I would really like to hear what you do when your mind gets like that, because it might be something I can apply to my life, or maybe if somebody reads the comments, they can apply it to their life. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.